Hey everybody, and welcome back to a new video. We're doing a noob review today. Today I am doing a review here on the FQ777 FQ17W. This is a small little foldable arm drone. So before we get started with the drone, I just wanted to say thank you to the wonderful people over at GearBest for providing me the quadcopter to be able to do the review for today. If you guys haven't checked them out, go to gearbest.com. I will put a link in the description of this particular drone and also any other links that you might need. So big shout out to them. Thank you very much. If you haven't checked them out, again, check out their site. Great people, great customer service, and awesome prices. So with that, let's go ahead and get started on this review. So again, we're doing the review on the FQ17W. This is a FPV drone, and it is foldable, so that's what the front looks like, and that's kind of what it looks like on the back there. Okay, so here is the actual drone. They sent me the black one. So the way this works is these little arms, they just fold right out, like so. And then you unfold it like that. And then you unfold that one like that. And you unfold your last one. Now this does have a little camera on the front, and it's right inside there. You probably can't see it very well, but it's right kind of hidden in there. The antenna kind of just hangs out here on this side like that. And so this particular little quadcopter, it does not have a proprietary battery, so which is cool. So this is a, what is it, 3.7 300 milliamp battery, and it's got the basic design. It's kind of like the SEMA batteries. I tried a SEMA X5 battery in this, but it's too big to fit in there, so it will not fit in there. But it does have enough room, and it's got a little hatch on the back. You just pop it open, and then you take your battery, and we're going to go ahead and plug this guy in here real quick. Give me 1 second. There we go. Charging on that took about half an hour, roughly. So it was pretty easy to charge. And I like the propellers on this. They're not single propellers. They're kind of dual propellers. They kind of actually have the same little propellers, kind of like on the Mavic Pro. So, which is kind of cool. So when it spins up, and then let's go ahead and turn it on. So when you turn it on, it's got little blue lights on the front, and then it's got red on the back, as you can see. So it kind of like flashes initially, and then it will just kind of I guess, calibrate itself once it's on the ground. So let's go ahead and we'll turn the camera down here, and let's see what you get in the box with this particular drone. Okay, so here's our drone down here on the ground. So you obviously get the drone, you get the battery, you get this cool little, I don't know, to me it feels like velvet or like velour, little carrying case, and it does actually fit in the little bag, so you can keep it up there with you. You get your little remote, and you also get an FPV phone holder. Now I was using the ZMAX ZTE phone, which is a pretty big little phablet phone, and it did just barely fit on there, but not with the case on it. So with the case on there, you're probably going to have to use a smaller type of phone. So the throttle on this stays in the center, so that means this is a altitude hold drone, which is cool. And on the back, here's the cover. It takes 3 AAA batteries to turn this on. And then when we turn it on, there's a little switch right here on the bottom. You just turn that over, and you'll see in a second here. And then to bind it is just like any regular drone. You just do up and down, and then the lights will stop flashing. And then this little light will stop flashing, and then you'll know that it is bound to the remote. Okay, so also in the box, you get a little mini screwdriver as usual, and you get extra props. And you also get a typical little USB connector with the little cover to charge your battery. You get your instruction manual, and you get another little manual. This is how to download the FPV app. and how to use it. And this is just the manual on what the different functions do on the actual remote and everything like that. So let's go over the functions on the actual remote. Okay, so up on the top here, just above the throttle, this one here, this is your video and your picture. This one over here on the top, this one is your speed, and this is your roll, so it does do flips. And then over here you've got your, let me make sure I'm facing it the right way. This is your trim button, so your trim up, trim down, trim left, trim right. Over here on here you've got this top one is headless mode. This one over here, this is one button takeoff and landing and one button start over here, and the bottom doesn't do anything. So it's kind of cool. You can click this one and it'll just start the motors, and then you hit this one over to the right and then it'll actually lift up about 2 to 3 feet, and then it'll kind of just hover there, and then you click it again and it will land. Now be careful when you click the side buttons, because if you accidentally hit that, that will cut the motor off and your little drone will land and crash on the ground, which is not a cool thing. So anyway, this is what our drone looks like. Again, I'm going to try and get some, if you guys could barely see, there it is. Okay, there's the camera. You can kind of just barely see it in there. But it does record. I would assume this is probably just regular FPV 720. So, and the way that you put your FPV controller on is there's a little kind of guy right here. You just kind of push that forward and off. And then you take this little guy and you just slide him right here in its place. And it locks right in. And there you go. And then you got your full function right there. And that's pretty much it for it. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and pause the video here. And we're going to go ahead and head outside. And we'll go ahead and test this little guy out. And we'll see how it does. We'll try and get some video as well, and so you guys can see everything. So hold on, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I'm out here at the local park now. I'm not going to be able to fly very high, and I apologize for the wind. It decided it wanted to start gusting for some reason, so we're going to be testing out the FQ777 foldable drone. So since this has a little bit no landing gear, I'm going to put it over here in the dirt so we can take off. Alright, I'm going to turn it on, and again I'm going to keep it low just because we do got a lot of wind gusting up. So we're going to do the automatic start button and the automatic takeoff. So it looks like it's holding altitude pretty good. The wind just picked up. The drone, so there we go, but it's doing pretty good actually. There we go, I put it on medium speed. There we go, okay. So I'm not going to get any video just because it's so shaky and windy out here. But I'll try and, there we go. Okay, now it's kind of settling down a little bit. But again, this is actually, I flew it in the house for just a minute and it was really steady. So keep in mind I'm outside and there's like a 5 to 10 minute or 5 to 10 mile an hour gust going on right now. So yeah, keep that in mind. I'm going to land it and I'm going to turn the recording on so we can see if we can get some recording. Alright, so we got a break in the wind here. It's still a little bit windy, but it seems to be doing okay. I've got it on the high mode, and I like it. It's pretty zippy. It's not too bad. As you can tell, the video is like a 720 quality, so it's pretty okay. It's not too bad, but it's actually fighting the wind pretty good. I'm impressed. It's a fun little drone. Now, if it wasn't a windy day, we would probably be able to get a lot better flight out here, but unfortunately the wind is not wanting to cooperate, so I'm really fighting the wind. But you can see it stays nice and steady. I'm not going to try the return to home. I tried it in the house and the return to home does work. Let's try a flip and see if we can get it to flip. There it goes. Okay, it did a flip. All right. Even in the wind, it did a flip. That's awesome, man. Considering this is such a teeny tiny little drone, I'm impressed. It's fighting the wind out here actually really good. So I give it a thumbs up on that. That's really good. And see, you can see the altitude hold. It actually stays really good. It doesn't drop too much. Let's do another flip. All right, there we go. We're back up in the air. So it's just the wind. Just pushing this thing all over the place. But it stays pretty steady. I'm going to stop the recording. But as you can see, it's a cool little drone. So I'm going to go ahead and land it here. And we'll head back over to my house. Alright guys, so thanks for coming over with me to the park today. I hope you guys enjoyed the flight of the FQ777, FQ17W foldable drone. This thing's got actually a lot of power to it, and it's got a lot of zip. I was actually really surprised. So it flies actually really good. It stays pretty steady. So I'm actually really impressed with this this little guy. So again, if you want to pick this up, I'm going to leave a link down in the description for you guys. You're more than welcome to go check that out at the GearBest website. And so thanks for hanging out with me today, guys. If you like the review of this copter, please give me a thumbs up. And if you wouldn't mind hitting the subscribe button for me down at the bottom, that does help out the channel. And also, if you hit the bell will let you know when I've got new videos out each and every week. Typically, I do uploads on Thursdays and Fridays, but since I've got a lot of reviews coming up and a lot of quadcopters, you're going to see a lot more reviews coming out. So you'll probably see a lot more videos pretty often here, so which is pretty cool. So I just wanted to give a shout out to all my subscribers, all existing and new subscribers. Without subscribers, guys, this channel would not exist. So thank you very much for tuning in to each one of my videos. I appreciate that. And thanks for all the wonderful comments and the support. Thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. I try and get back to everybody as quick as I can. Sometimes I'm out busy because you guys know I have my Part 107, so I am a commercial pilot. So this is something I do on the part-time for fun while I'm out doing my normal drone flights and things like that. So, but guys, in the meantime, let's keep our drones up in the air, flying high. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for hanging out with me today. Have a great day.